Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Comet here, and in today's video, we're literally going to be going over the top 10 best zombie maps of all time. These are my picks, and if you like, I don't know if you either agree with these or disagree with these, but these are my favorite maps of all time, and I would say like this is a kind of like a good list that I would say that everybody could kind of agree with. But if you disagree or agree, then just leave a comment in below. That would be fantastic, guys. So thank you so much for watching this video. Sit back and enjoy this top 10. And let's get right into it with number 10 on my list. And now, this is my list opinion. Obviously, this is not just going off of, trying to be like, oh, this is the greatest map. No, this is my opinion list, right? So, starting off with number 10, we've got Ancient of Evil on my list. And I will say this right now before everybody that's watching this video right now, the moment I even said Ancient of Evil, they knew. They were like, oh my god, this motherfucker. I cannot believe he just said Ancient of Evil. He's really putting a Black Ops 4 map in his top 10. Yes, I am, because I absolutely loved Ancient of Evil. The map was just so fun to play. The environment was fun. The gauntlets were amazing. Like, they were just, I mean, they weren't like amazing. I would say this: they were very fun to use. The ammo was low. You didn't really have much ammo to, obviously, in them, but damn it, dude, the fucking thing was fun to use. The Easter egg was a blast. The boss fight was very interesting. It was very new. We've never really seen a boss fight like that. It was kind of crazy, but it was very fun and unique. I loved it. I loved everything about Ancient of Evil. Just such a blast. And I will always have, like, and I will say this, that would probably, for me, that was like one of the better maps in Black Ops 4. Obviously, we got like 9, and, Dead of the Night was okay, but 9 was very good. Ancient of Evil was pretty good, like, very good. Obviously, it's in my top 10. And, I just think that Black Ops 4 for me, Ancient of Evil was just so cool, and I loved it. That was just my personal opinion. And I'm going to stand by it. But if you disagree, then that's fine. Just leave it in the comments. I kind of want to know who agrees and what they don't agree on. But yeah, absolutely. So let's go on to number 9. And number 9 is going to be Zombies in Spaceland. Now, I will say this. Zombies in Spaceland, man, when it came in fucking like a wrecking ball, dude. I swear to God, like, I was riding it fucking, I took over Miley Cyrus and riding the fucking wrecking ball, because this map is a fucking amazing, like, wrecking it, They finally came in and wrecked it with this map, because this map is absolutely insane. Like, I love this map, love the environment. For me, personally, maps that have environment in it is just like the atmosphere of the map just makes me feel so amazing. Like, that's what makes the map for me. Like, the layout, the gameplay, the guns. Like, the guns in IW were just awesome to use. And yes, some of them were fucking shitty. The Zombies in Spaceland had a cool wonder weapon. They had different variations. I can't remember the name of the variations. I know the one was I cannot remember the variations of them on the top of my head. But literally, the variations were awesome. I do remember how they were, kind of. But I know the boss fight was a little, it was okay. You fought a UFO and stuff and the alien, but, like, it was fine. Doing the Easter egg was totally fine. And but overall, Zombies in Spaceland was just such a cool map. The environment was awesome. Guns in IW were cool. But just overall, the gameplay is just so fun. I could come back to this map all the time and play this map. It's just such a good time to have in Zombies in Spaceland. And that's why it's at my number 9. Alright, so moving on to number 8 of this list. Now, this might be, I don't know if this might be a shocker, but but Shangri-La is my number 8. And I would say Shangri-La deserves to be in my top 10, because I personally love Shangri-La. I love the map layout. I mean, obviously it was like little short lines and like short areas that you could train. It wasn't really that tight. It was really tight areas to run. But overall, it was just such a fun map. It was challenging too at the time, when it first came out, like, dude, it was a hard map. Like, Shangri-La, it's still hard to this day. Like, it's still such a hard map, and I love the challenge of that map, and I love the Wonder Weapon. The Wonder Weapon, we all call it the baby gun, and it's such a fucking cool ass gun. You literally shoot them, and they run into zombies. Like, you can't beat that. Like, you're shooting a fucking zombie and making it a baby, and you're running into it. You know what I mean? So, in my opinion, Shangri-La is just such a fun map. Love the environment, all the different types of zombies. And I think this was the first time. Yeah, I think this was the first time we've actually saw a different variation of zombies. The napalm zombie. This is the first time we ever saw a napalm zombie. So to see that, that was just such an amazing experience to have, So, and like not all this is nostalgia at all. I'm just saying like Shangri-La is just definitely a cool map for me, and I personally enjoyed it. So the Easter egg was a blast. I loved doing the Easter egg. It was a fun Easter egg. It was challenging, and overall, a great map. Number 7. Now this is definitely obviously everybody's gonna know this. Mob of the Dead, and Mob of the Dead obviously in a top 10. If it's not in your top 10, I don't know what's wrong with you, because Mob of the Dead obviously is going to be in a top 10. I don't care what you say. Like, I don't care what anybody, Mob of the Dead is always going to be in somebody's top 10, because this map is just an all-time classic and an all-time great. Afterlife was great. You got down, you had a lot of turns. The dogs were cool. That was the first time we've seen anything like that. Like shooting souls to get dogs, they're shooting the dog, or oh my god, shooting the fucking zombies for souls for the dogs. Hell's Retriever, literally the Blundergat, the fucking Acid Gat, and everything was just so cool to use. Such a blast of a map. The Easter egg was cool. Like, I mean, Easter egg was kind of, had some faults, but it was still fun. Everything about it was just so cool and iconic, and I love it. The environment, the whole place is just so amazing, and I really truly enjoy this, and that's why it's in my number 7. It's definitely not the best for me, but I will say it's definitely a top 10 map for sure. Now moving on to number 6, we've got Call of the Dead. Now Call of the Dead for me is definitely better than Mob, because personally I did love Mob, but I do love Call of the Dead. Such a fantastic map, man. Going back playing it classic. Definitely a hard map, dude. Nobody's even reached 100, around 100. Dude, it is such a hard map, but a fun map. Using the VR11, obviously it's not the fucking greatest, but definitely the funnest. I don't care if if it shoots one time and it doesn't do any damage. If it's fun to use, I love it, man. If the gun is fun to use, and I know if it doesn't do a lot of damage, it's such a blast, man. You're having a great time, and you could just never stop having fun with that map. You can always come back and play that map. Have a great experience with George, and fucking the Easter egg was so cool, and doing all that shit, man. It was such a blast, man. The whole environment too, with the ships and the ice, and it's so cool, and I really enjoy Call of the Dead a lot. I really did, and yeah, that's why it's on my number 6. And I will always have Call of the Dead in a top 10. Unless in the future they have something crazy, but it will always be in my top 10 probably. All right. Moving on to number 5 now. I know a lot of people are going to be, like, kind of controversial, I guess, on this, but, like, maybe having this above Call of the Dead or Mob of the Dead, but I'm going to say Buried. And Buried is my number 5 on my top 5, or it's in my top 5. So, Buried is in my top 5, and I will gladly say that proud with a fucking big nutsack. And I will say this, Buried is my number 5. And I will tell you why. I had the best time on Buried. Doing the Easter egg was so fun. If you messed up Sharpshooter, you were so pissed off at your buddies. I literally cussed at my friend. I was like, "You son of a bitch! You fucking missed your shots. You can't fucking do it, man. You just can't do it." I mean, it's such a blast, man. Doing the Easter egg, having to worry about the witches and shit. Paralyzer was just so fun to use. Building stuff like they had the trample steam and fucking stuff like that. It's just such a blast, man. And overall, the map layout, I love the Western type deal, underground. I love that so much, and that's why it brought me into that so heavily. And it just brought and I will still play that map all the time, man, all the fucking time. And I just love it so much and dearly. And that's why it's in my top 5. We'll always have it there. And yeah, let me know if you agree, disagree. But I will tell you this, I'm standing hard with it. Buried, all right? Buried is number 5, top 5. Number 4 is what we're going to move on to. And number 4 is DE. And I will say this loud and proud. DE is such a good zombies map, man. The bows. You just had to, dude, you always think of the bows. When you hear DE, what do you think of? The fucking bows. And, you're going to go back and play it. The map is easy to play. The Easter egg was, easy. It's great. It was fun. Get your buddies in there and play it. Have a good time map. It's just so cool. Chill. The bows are just so good. You upgrade them. They're fucking phenomenal. And, just a lot of people going around at 100. on this map, and I truly love this map a lot. And I will say, like, this is definitely, and I almost put this at top 3, but you know, it's not better than some of the other ones that I have in top 3. So, so I will definitely say that this is one of the best maps ever, and I love DE, and always gonna be in top 10. So, love it so much. I played the shit out of it, and I know you guys did too, and I love it. It's definitely number 4. Alright, moving on to number 3 on my list, and this is the top 3. We're getting to the top 3 here, and I will tell you this is getting so crazy, man. Like, top 3 here, and let's get into it, because I know you guys are either gonna kind of agree with me or disagree with me, because I know what you guys are probably thinking is what's gonna be the top 3, but I'm not sure, but let's get into it right now. So, number 3 on my list is Gorod Krovi. Gorod Krovi, man, so fucking fun. The map. We first got introduced to the Mark III, and I will say this, the Mark III was a piece of fucking shit. Obviously, it didn't do a lot of damage. I mean, it did. It was still a cool wonder weapon. It did good. But at higher rounds, it was a piece of can, and we all fucking know that. But you know what? I had a blast using it. The Easter egg was hard and challenging, and it was fucking a blast, though. That's why I enjoyed it so much. Doing, like, the whole map area, the layout was beautiful. Dude, we had dragons, for crying out loud, on this map. You could fight the fucking Russian. The fucking Nikolai as a boss. Are you kidding me? You're gonna sit here and not tell me that that's, like, not even top 3? Are you kidding me? So, yeah, this is definitely top 3. But, yeah, this map was just all great. The boss fight was tough. You know, you had to go through the dragon first. Then you had to go to fucking Nikolai. And then you had to worry about that shit. So, overall, just such a good map. And you had to worry about all these, the new fucking enemy types, or the new zombies, and I think you call them manglers. If that's what I'm thinking about. I can't remember sure if that's what they're called. God, it's been so long. Actually, it's actually been a little while since I have been back and played Gorod Krovi. I need to, but I will tell you this, that since I haven't been playing it though, I need to go back and play it, because it is such a good map, and I will always have this in a top 3. Absolutely 100 fucking %. So Gorod Krovi, number 3. Now moving on to number 2. I've got Origins at number 2. Yep. I knew you were seeing this coming, and Origins is number 2 on my list. And yeah, people would say Origins is probably the number 1, but no, I have my number 1, and it's gonna stand strong, and I love it dearly. Number 2 is Origins, and I will tell you this, Origins is such a great map. This was when I really, you know, Origins really set the tone. I will say this, Origins set a tone for a lot. I think, like, I really think it did, because, like, you got the staffs, right? And, like, that's literally what set up to the bows in DE, right? Because we had the staffs, you think about it, so, like, after the staffs, we had the bows in DE, and that's what we all loved, the bows, and we loved the staffs, so they made the bows, and we loved the bows, we upgraded them, we loved it. So, like, I feel like Origins set up a good point to DE, like, if you agree with me or not, but I really think Origins had a good tie with that to DE, and I really think that this is just overall fantastic map. The robots are amazing, like, going up, like, literally going in their foot, grabbing the wind parts and stuff like that. It's just so fun, digging up stuff, like, everything about it. Like, the camo for upgrade was cool, the Easter egg was awesome, it was challenging, it was awesome, getting all the stats was cool. Like, dude, so much about this map that I just love, and I will always go back and play it. Just such a great map, and overall, that's why it's in my number 2. Yeah, it's a little bit better than Gorod, but dude, I will tell you, it's like right there. Fuck, man, like Gorod and like, for me personally, like, I just love Gorod. It's such a good map. It really is a great map. I'm not gonna lie, I love the layout, like everything, but we're not on Gorod, we're on fucking Origins, right? So, but yeah, Origins, great fucking map, and you know, I just love it dearly, and that's why it's at my number 2, just a little bit above Gorod. But yeah, definitely a great map, and I will always come back and play this, and I would either disagree or not. I'm staying strong with it, so yeah. Finally, to my number 1 map of all time, chat. You ready? Are you ready? Shadows of Evil. Shadows of Evil. Definitely number one for me. I will tell you this, man. Black Ops 3 came out. I was so fucking excited. I knew that we were getting zombies. And yes, at first, I will say this. And I will say this. At first, yes. At first, I was like, I don't know. Shadows of Evil, it's okay, but not really the greatest. At first, I was like that. Because I was starting to play it. It was kind of tough at first, a little bit. And then I was like, I just don't know if I don't know about it. And then I kept playing it, right? We all kept playing it. And, dude, I will tell you this. Getting that Apothecant Servant, fucking the best wonder weapon in zombies history. It's literally the best weapon. I mean, you can't deny that. You can't sit here and say that the Apothecant Servant is, like, not the top, like, the best wonder weapon of all time in zombies. It definitely is, and you know it is. So, Shadows of Evil is so amazing. I love the map. It's so cool. The layout. The Margwas in it were fucking awesome to fight. Like, oh, dude, it's so cool. Doing the rituals were cool. Doing everything in that map was just such a blast, man. Like, dude, I loved it. Like running around in that map. I just love the environment. That really drew me into that map. So, like, getting to high rounds was, like, easy, too, and also hard. The Easter egg is very challenging, you know, but it's very, like, easy at the same time. It's, like, in the middle. So, like, if you get to it, it's, like, really in the middle. But, like, the boss fight was really cool. The Easter egg sets were awesome. Having to find the symbols and stuff and doing all that stuff. But I will tell you this, man. Shadows of Evil is definitely a number one. Definitely number one on my list. And I will always say this because Shadows of Evil just really, truly is a great and fantastic map. Always have a great time. Come back and play it all the time. And I literally just got done playing it right as I'm making this video right here. So, literally the greatest map of all time for me. And I will truly say that proud and strong. Proud and strong. Okay? So, there it is, guys. I will tell you this proudly. That is my top 10 maps, zombie maps of all time. And let me know, guys, if you agree. Like, if you agree with this top 10, then let me know in the comments. If you disagree, also let me know in the comments. That would be fantastic, and I really do appreciate you guys so much for watching this video. You guys are absolutely insane for even checking this out and checking out the zombie, my top 10 list, and kind of get an idea of what you guys might think. Just let me know in the comments what your top 10 is, too, and let me know if you guys, you know, like I said, either agree or disagree, or let me know if, you know, you have some. Let me know your top 10 list, like I said, and I would love to see that, too. So, hit the like, subscribe button, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and thank you guys so much. There will be some more videos uploaded to my channel too. I will be posting up some more custom zombie gameplay, so look out for that, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for the future, and thank you guys so much. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good one. Peace out.